respectfully inform the general public, respectfully be any baby, that there will be an adjustment in the price of the following services. And your adjustment can say increment, you be increasing. First time registration, yabejo. Personal information update. Say be a medino, what so be quiet any dear. A dinner or cast of spelling or trouble, and by no more say a mistake. I'll answer me date of birth. Ya woman 1980. Afe me kwa 1970. Ya woman 85 ame kwa 1990. It is hard ya. Mon se sana man because nya sana me tro ma nya sana me kan ye. Almost se sad ya. O baba ya no so betua ka. Afe o card no sa yira sa mo ase abu baba replace na. E hodin de mini problem. Replacement on beje mini problem. Nationality update. Serbia na me buy by virtue na me Iraq ni ama beche ababa wabi aware no ti saade a ede baba ya Ghana ni that is me some nationality na aba Ghana ni no so baba updating, that is fine. After non-citizen card registration, no cry the mujum no problem. Go your call was no muji. Some men take had a me baba card no, and no see a Benjamin. On cry they subject to renew, almost I could renew no periodically. This adjustment is necessary to enable us maintain and improve the quality of service we provide. We appreciate you understand. Hey, get the catch say atiase. Hey, and for you guys are not serious. Kwame mami sere diabere. Hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate your understanding and continuous support. Yang understanding, yang understanding. Mo kache say card no obi airana no be replace am budget is free say card no mokoto aneba ni aba be ye wo ha erukwa abode ma contract won sam kra yan kan wie anon kwada nchen no say dia pa na mpese mi hu se Kwame omu gina so se omu to saade mu na o Ghana de to do bia mi ana na ajemisem eso yi sini ana etobiom tumi adwoma bi na ajemisem state owned enterprises nto bia mo yenwoma bi na ajemisem dollar ana mo de kwoto a dollar ba fom and increment in a day to provide say this adjustment is necessary to enable us maintain and improve the quality of service we provide. Entibo purchase yenya card ni bi dada na quality ana. Is that what you are telling us? Say card ni yenya ye di kan ye no. Your card it wasn't quality enough and assessing. Mo machines na ho na asay. Machines na say ya omo buy ya mo jom scan sika no mo de ye den. I think the ministry should look at some of these things. Oh, because Ghana obi akwada no sorry no my meeting no ma be dio mu pe. Yate amato yankanya bom. Mo the perimeters e ba mo de to yankanya ni nsuo bom a. Ade amoka ne se mo koto nyoma ne e wo dollar. Enti matum. Mo ye we matum. Samre inflation o de yo bibia aba fom. Se nya buku mu dia enyem ye wen. And I think President one for an ANC for ma. Say wouldn't because me no out of the diabetes and say there more casana we have phone we a bukumu komo. But me come marketer. Me won say oil there fuel yateso. Me won say we yateso. But say na ye beka che me say. On person omu service omu provide no. On person omu ya quality ben me card no cry way quality ben any na paper ink na mo de print no I spy baby amokoto no ma to boom and you guys are not serious. That movie amasa be catch say we appreciate your understanding. Everybody Nyankopon. Enye nyame panka meka se mutiri so. We appreciate your understanding. Yan ka to say yate ase. Ti se Ghana dia bibia na bibia eye basa. Obia ye ena ye me pese me hu se me se me ye Ghana ni hu se o pese unya numbers enti be kire se o ye Ghana ni ra system ni ma be di line mu line da me be di mu ka chem se me se ntwa academy nche se me ye Ghana ni. Wow, my goodness God. Medina Everybody Nyankopon, everybody na Nyankopon. Medina mo twere agu ho no. Ene me mfo nyina mo twa no. Ene ade bi na mo de hwe ye tenten no. Edua na mo de check tenten no na enye quality. Mo camera na mo de twa no na pixels no asay. The idea says so fingerprint no say enya adwuma biem. Enya adwuma zika na mo je India na mo de aye. Foreigners ombetua no sika no mo de aye den. Ombe replacement sika no mo de aye den. Quality be ye penisa mu de munya ye penisa mamuntum de moye ma edika moye ma en sa no muso pen obi apenisa yen ka say increase quality bia. What is this? What is this? And me baba ye Ghana ni so say me ko tua say wasa abetu. What would ye be mu? There me kwa na nya kra o. Asa. Kwame machi.
Obeni mi Joseph.
Chere say. Obia no ye di ope. Ana we mo de ba be so ya hwe ana. Da bi o. Ana ye we mo de ba be so ya hwe ana. Ana na tefu akra na nya bado. Na die kwa idie. Anu kra no. Ukwo no kra ya sa atum no. Service wo mo de be ma no re be ho.
Obeni mpa cho ho ye.
Me ho nye. O hwe be ni ma me ho ye.
Because aropa umi za se me ho ye. Aropa nsu
na ho be dia ye.
O hu se me ho nye.
O ho nye wo ye me o ya. O te bi se o te be ma running stomach. O ho nye. Like how?
But Obeni no kwasem in this country omayimo ha yete no I was say nka yetena se na ye review obi bia ho okrom ha was Kwame yi me free Kwame danso no so me nsan ti kromu me safri nkwankwannua me free ebia lemu me wo lalai me wo eye pekuji anane nasefo sankro nketinketi ya wo me wo omayimo ha ehia na mete. I know nothing about Ghana card na sefo. And I will see what say wo mami recognition say me a Ghana ni. Sebe ya obi free baby no obewura krumu ha. No be two and mo bia na nsem fata. Easily yatumi ache no because we need card. Anampo se Ghana ni anatimemu ni bia di boni bia. Provided so Ghana card no. Na ye nyanya ne ho detail ba ko mienu bia. Near to me locate no baby or be because or the bay and the SIM card or the bay near about cum you be an asifo be near to me locate no. Na me na me walk creasi tu na abanya she mfa mame me nyamfa so bia mfa mfiru aban so nanso me bayre na metu emo na medo abro na medo beans na medo fish na me di be free epona no dia ba kuruma ba beton no aban ba gi me ho tax. Sa taxi nyina wojiji nanka sebio asomfa so e wo se baka krade mame ne say first time registration first time me kwako register nkai no nko ano yamfa ndo me say your first time wo ba be register ntino wo ye di mon free no eno nso mo se mo ba be je me ehu sika nti na dia be mpa no man no eye dia matimemufo ya timemufo nyamfa so di free omoso Kwame mentiase why should I pay me baby register na bi o na apesa otumi identify me ye na otumi hu Ghana for do no mo Ghana ne nasefo men kan ye nti say o person wo yes ad na it is a cost on you have to incur and carry metiase has to do with a replacement nationality update non-citizen card registration. It means that say Ghana for no. Bibia was here bohuka. Bibia was here tuya. Bibia was here Jessica di free and ho memu ha na. Bibi ni hwa abina ye di amaye ni aka se we di ye free ana. In other countries ni ye hu so mo enjoy niema bi a at least ye free ba ku mienu bi e de more mo ana. Oh like aden no memu ha say just say ye nye bribi kitu bi kura man so man fa so ma Ghana ni sa. Ka o ma me be first time na me koyira no. O ma me be first time na me a me careless na bibi makwa akose no. O ma me be first time na bia bibi tochiu ewo ebia me fingerprint na asefo ne niam bia me ntumi nyusu biem, and so I have to do a new one. Then no aka tell me asase no me boa wo ma o ye see nti second one we die meje wodo sebe ya obema woni akọ no hu sa de na ekuta wo no esombo we die na lafia yesre mo first time registration for no first time es no die yesre wo mo President John Dramani Mahama yifrim obi ti na kura ase ho no die o de beto aduane adi ade eche kura na eden 3 square meal no ebi nyaw na so onya kura Kwame enkwan na obeye na enam nimu o enam enim oye ni to no wakeka ne ba ba kumienu de sie ni sebe ye obetumi adi okopeje sa sika no wo hen na ode aba betu aka okopese sa sika no wo de Kwame stress crown so esa wom stress esa wom when it comes to this registration anodin. Mr. Minister, Mr. President, see you are what no. Yes, Remo. First time as no dear. Say ya kasa ye te ye ne mo ya adwene sem beji o musika. Me Kwame Jakuna mboa. Me Kwame Jakuna na mboa because me yonko no te akura so no nka so pe card bi akuta dia e bibia o. Wo na ho pese wo kire se card no so wo mfa so ntie wo so onya bi. No no ba bi ote no kura wo ni sika o de be ye no ho ba aniama ba akumienu bi no asa akwa charge no. Na Kwame de time say sa first time for you kura se ye kwa ye de omo faso no asa omu nye nipa. Because ye nche da nye sika kese bi amfiri omo wonti no ni ye tete omo. Oh Charlie, yes Remo, Mr. President. Yes Remo. First time as no the way appeal. Yeah, they the first Sompa TV, Sompa FM so ede mamo. Say first time as no the munyi omumfrim. First time as no munyi omumfrim. Anka de fe kra anka kola no kra ye wo ne nye na ma Ghana card ne ama no. Non expiry. O ye Ghana ni. Until say bi onu abenyini no be so opeso osesa no. Because e bia what to free Ghana wakwa kopie baby nti opeso only another card fine. Two person o kire me say. Oh.
Because to me, I think say Honorable Mutaka.
Charlie.
Your ministry also do nancy for.
Charlie.
Yeah. Or share the actor a birthday NIE. Now read the reason why ye de NIE buy ya ye be Ghana card. One thing that amount for referring say is on security purposes. So it's for security purposes.
Yes, for security purposes.
And at the end of the day, no. Say Ghana ya kwa kototu.
Mejitum.
Edi ababe bo mine ho ban. Ya kwa akoto amokas. Ya kwa akoto nyama edi be bo Ghana mra ban. Yes ya mane man security yi de ye mfa ma abonten. Eti e den na ade amose for security and data no. Anu de wo se chenchira memetua. If me promise as I always say if you want the thing to be effective, and this idea no charge. Because a state-owned enterprise.
Yeah.
And an institution that is on its own under a Ministry of Interior. And it's a ministry, they shouldn't forget. And when they decided to amend the Act 707, now the end of the whole margin. And TV, I don't get this thing. We are trying to say any NI for Nankasa, because I know one, and it's from their official page. And yes,
David.
And the dome to Mekanches or would test the aging. And a Pamianton Cower National Identification Card, a bottom zoom 0509, way a WhatsApp line 0509 438 500 0509 438 500 ana fei Facebook Sompa 93.1 and proud comment efa also a ya beje nya kenkan ni nyina ede ama ho wa me abato na aben say you know I am told sir bibia according to the chairperson yera osewusu say bibia you ready wa me na omo to na about 333 polling stations.
Yes,
333 this time round yes omko akọ groupi yes the omko akọ shia no matter aba
yes
now over the number of people so we decide say omu bana it tells you say what Mr. Osei Owusu honorable Osei Owusu is saying it makes sense. They are ready for the elections. Yes. And to be also put in place there according to the chairman or in charge of this election or say bibia amabo omu eba for nyamebo at 31st.
Ba Kwame Ade ba ko enyan ready has to do with nipa omo ba beto aba no.
I don't know.
Abom no. Enyan ready.
Na say the under na omo fa foforo bia.
Omo de ba baba bia na say errors ba ko mienu wo ho no omo de akọ.
Error crowd omo de
akọ. No de akọ. Enti asa say kasa say abom no. Say ebia Kwame Nkwantabisa din wom.
Ni wom de Kwame we
wo ha. Enim enyan ready. Enyan ready asa now no kasa no.
Bibia ready as we judge ready.
Bibia no de enyan ready.
Oba na din wom abeto. Error say. Any error no.
Enyan eno pa de enyan ready.
Na ha ba onye no de to ba ko no.
Oze.
Enyan no de to ba.
No de to ba ko no.
Da Kwame no mo sa de to.
Kwame Ohwe regions no so Ashanti region na polling stations on beto aba no dos wo ho papa. Ufiri ho na wa Greater Accra.
Based on the constituency.
Yes. Greater Accra ewo 34 polling stations on beto aba ewo ho na Eastern region so ewo 33 and Ashanti region Greater Kumasi omunkwa ewo makomako 47 polling stations eho enombeto to abanti saa we no nyina de ababonten a kire se abato no wono mo aye ready nti abon no na aka se beba abonten na candidate
okay se beba abonten dia
candidate
because unim se to be last year wo beto
ane Kwame wo musa ba de betumi aba se abon no beba na udin so nim
ma wonto
nti saado na oyi papa we are kan wo sister station ba ko say na ya di same franchise was so they said you can no man to
ane I think from the baba mo ma rectify sanyo
nti I know na am so mo dey about 2 times how about no omo dey ba nyina na error ba ko mienu ewo ho a wo ma san dey akonti mo waduma twenso me wie ni nyina na fi ababo nti so far the Ashanti region and Kuta police stations do pa 47 polling stations ya womo na womo edo so nti Kwame Japs no so dey da so ba era release so am for the ba the etro the no kre womo dey ba the womo dey be denti images womo dey ba ti womo dey ba no so yensu yehu Kwame ebasa na ya save bi ebasa na ya save ya archives nti na ya push akwa kwesem na ya save so mu to wi a nipa na o me elect no ne ho nsem o mo dey ababonte a eye MPP for ankasa na dey baaye no afi as time goes on na yensu ye bibi so mo question na yipi abonten eno sa na enye which hand bia eno sa untumi nkan kire yen say ena media house we I take a side media house we aye we there be untumi nkasa enti wo mun susu afutuo na ye de mo no wo mun tie wo mun susu na nsem no o mo ka no ensem no o mo ka no wo mun ye careful na ensem na wo mo e ka no wo mun ye careful
all right
wo mun ye careful weapons na no mu yi di abonten e de mayen
all right Kwame messages ni bi aba ma menyin free o enche era ko fitonto so beba ya ne be din enkomo anopai and so good morning this is our country dear. It will get to a time the Ministry of Land Natural Resources will tell us to pay for the land we are working on. Unfortunately, one for the account. That you could have Odika o wa hwe be kakra do o ada ministry da ka jo say masa kwan na onam so na asase na anam so
ani
betuaka de ekoyi de say Odika
eba
asebo kwa be
Kwame nya asem ketua na Kwame ma memfa we ntwam ketua bi
okay
memfa ntwam ketua bi se wokopie mu obo ase ankobo bi eboboba eboboba de fa drip machine ho se bi tua sika na ebi gisika na ebi yewe na ebi but enkomo a me de maso to from eti ye ne say sa drip machine no nipa na wo gisika no this no wo onim ho hwe
o me nchine
onim ho hwe onim ho hwe na mewo pictures and videos of nipa ye sending sika hodo de command no Kwame onim say ye appointing penny for your appointees no mo ye wo mo tata ho no na ye o mo disika no wo say no o mo di din bi kogigigigi disika akese di nso na penny no onim ho hwe
nti Kwame, that's why you have dissect.
Yes.
Because didn't say ya.
DC, ma wani na form.
Obi be say we didn't.
For no mo ben wo no.
Don't allow them to do that.
Na manya wo mu nyina nso din. To the Mr. Ma wani na ho.
All right. So that is it. Anopai Kwame Nkwantabisa was the natural health clinic anopai wono ana eboa diagnosis ni na also so ohun betimi atowa. Mr. Dimpa Natural Health Clinic on their specialize stomach ulcer. Stomach ulcer the last stop no and up say yafunu and how na be say kwa Dimpa Natural Health Clinic. Mr. Wakuma I how Wakuma bo brim Wakuma Emma issues Dimpa Natural Health Clinic ana ebwa so ana infertility libido issues so Mr. Obomadia Nedru Dimpa Natural Health Clinic for 0245118434 0245118434 and 0246744744 Shannon so say Dimpa building nim ye wo Kenya say brofo yedru odru junction na eye bosori junction abo say signpost no boyi yes your numbers no fraying baby awo bia ba be fa ni akwa akohwe Dimpa de ye so mfa ulcer ana infertility ana heart problem emma ensign enko arapa jobbing rural bank mu nyina asiemre no jobbing rural bank say brana beje loan ibi eno eyema ema na amake kam ho abom akuekuo no mo odwom mu digwa mu pe loan e de ahya adwuma na na akoso loan de eye so de ya de pa eye we so interest no wo fom nye kotobe kuma bia ti anopa jobbing rural bank se beja sempa loan afa mu nso amoye wholesalers mu kofa nyoma ba mo kra nyoma be gru da afa hu aye den kwan obefa so ayi no kra ya asem na se sika no ho asem ba ye bibia ho so obomodia ne koje asempa loan na emom asempa loan no de eye wholesale any retailers mazi fo nyina amofa mani nkire ho sanse de man ne kwa koje oba pa loan no eye man de ahye no so say savings account current account fixed deposit microfinance susu shares no da so koso jo shares no ho da chinti investment new branch no high school junction atonsu high school junction head office was Asante Joabin oba ejosu benya onwe fomesua bonre sepetimpom Roman Hill Adeshiman New Road Pankro aboso ni nyina obenya Joabin Rabanga na osi we are the best arapa Kingdom Herbal Center cement na ho na yade emfa antofom enipa ho was o system no boost immune no obe boost immune dia na no pay we here Kingdom Herbal for one Kingdom Garlic capsules and bitters Kingdom Garlic capsules and in the bitters na no pay make am for at the amount I don't know we ya a boost immune no afa release stress at the amount anxiety arthritis so apostle who twen to tour me so who here be numbness hypertension stroke akomaya de ana cholesterol na do mu den a who here Kingdom Garlic capsules and in the bitters no be na afa no so say Kingdom ginseng power capsules Kingdom ginseng power capsules ano ane di member na akagiremo arapel hia Kingdom ginseng power capsules no na ma be ma ye be ma emefie ye de oba na nije emebibi akoso fine enti up extra power dia o ba what as when your mental stress oh adwen na bre mesraw unya Kingdom ginseng power capsules eni mu frisane na nyoman kukoye pa emfamom a man no so almighty tremendous capsules abamam. The almighty tremendous capsules no eno aneba mama nyina aniaje. Bema bi aba no ko onya ne hwe wonti ase. Ebia na engine na enye kankan wo ho ana nyoma basabasa anopa ye nidi ye. Enti wa hu de meche o yo ba wa hu de meche o yo be man so hu bi o ojoli hu wife am so to bi man we nya warija yasem to bi man ya de e ba ye sa onya tremendous capsules e man no ya de bia eto atwa e solve issues ni nyina e de amount ta no pe bomode an ekoje tremendous capsules na eniwa ka ginamu a natural health formula a ebo treat vagina infection menstrual disorder okwa fichire na esisi ya ohia almighty tremendous capsules na also di wa kaginamu opedodo eto yenre bia ko Kingdom Herbal Center or Kanshi Drug Lane sanso na pharmacy shop bia obenya bi or herbal shops nso obenya bi e wo hofre 0597 298 855 0597 298 855 and 0559 761 144 0559 761 144 Arapai Shadonso say Kingdom Herbal Center and Emma Unra Elboa Mama Yama Mema Yama na fe general well-being so etimi akoso Express Group say men kancho say adwuma na wo paaye suku na apesa wo kọ enye nha ho kra watu adi sat TOEFL GMAT any GRE any course foreign course bia apesa ye bia no yen ane wo ekwan ya ye be chew amoa ya otum se watwere nsọhwe apase kama utu kwan akwa abroche ma na akwa akope aye anase opese okotena ho o tena abrochire yen na ye wo ho akwankyere ne kwan abefa so especially some immigration unsem aye dendenden no Express Group new hwamoda anopai bomodin na efre won na onso ni oni dwuma 0249000448 0249 ni amiansa 000448 and 055550067 5 ne enum 055555 0067 050811 343 050811 Okwa Canada, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, any mkreke kan ho dia. Besrawa opeso kodi holidays. Ana okwa tour. Opeso okwa hwemkro no se die sitie. Travel and see. Travel and see. Express Group ana edewoko. The sciatica ehuna bobrim. The sciatica expert ehuna bobrim. 21st Clinic ana efrefroyi. Anopa mesraw. Ema yade anka ho to dem. Ema sciatica nti unya issues. Sciatica expert na anka senie. 21st Clinic kofa by. Ona research un say yade bi on ma etwefa usisi akisa na fa to asesa na besu nanse. Twunji fe na ma usisi mu nyina hyehyew. Mesraw se hu ne tutu anase sciatica na aba so a. Then me yade ne count to them. Bra 21st Clinic, the sciatica expert. Oba ye won fidie ho, your doctor phone nim de afei nura. Ya hwehwema sone so. I say no way there. FDA nyina age atom no anopa bra. Na yen hwew na ho ento ye nro ni abontene me se o hye nso. Oba clinic a ye be hwe oni ama onro enso so. Yade bia ye hwe den so sciatica de. Oba ye o laboratory ho no ma no aba hwe o mojam ni ade sanso ane o scan service. Twa ye matwa obi bia ma on se nwoma ekoyi. Eno so ho ye massage papa bi, massage treatment. Nipa nse ye na machine so eye. Anopa ebomodin a na bra 21st Clinic. Kuma say ye was now overseas junction. Yene Alpha Radio and ben so Sompa TV. Ye was so anomo form. Obo ase ye cancel quarters, court junction e hwa ne ho. Accra so ye Dome market. Sa elso na dru sunya ye sunyan teaching hospital no yene nedi enumhwe. Nkransa for mumra teach my for mumra. For 0249311311 0249311311 and 0503113111 050311 nebra na no pay yen hwew na sciatica de one no ebon kwanta one to kwanta mapa ise to our RSYD Novigi Studios. I say in case say open so yeah podcasting open studio so na oya filmmaking oya production etimi koya anopa baby ame kanfo edema RSYD Novigi Studios on ewo Accra Malam Abiase First Kokroko Street eho ana abehu on omo experience tima omo show amanyoma akoye omo experience in creative environment creative art and omo odan so nyina abam so opeso ye bibia efa video ho se wo podcast se wo ko social media yi bia so ye program o baby na pese ya transmitting the life mawa ni nyina your quality infidie o ho a your professionals ano pay ye hwe RSYD Novigi Studios ana pay make come for a day amount 057 471 5778 057 471 5778 and 030 397 4822 030 397 4822 na afa yase bray na wani so adinna enye reality shadow so say God afa na nyina onya ebook pe yanso ya beba na ya baba be so let's create something extraordinary together anopai eno so ho asem eno no anopai mami ka message we say it is very unfortunate that our leaders cannot take decision on their own. How can you charge me for a card that I do not seek? Way free Emmanuel Asante. Eho anode eba anopay. Messages no eba pa. Good morning, sir. Okay, I'm watching you more fire. Okay, thank you, Minister. Also, Odia Ode eba no. Okay, so the messages are and also anopai moto air maneno. Say our catch us a bibia to ma. Yabama exclusive convo. Na MPP abato ya eba be kohun. Bibia ya ready according to the chairman or the election ho and to yegyina are ready. There also DC polling stations centers also muko bibia ho nsem abon de yo according to him. Bibia are ready. Dr. Mahmoud Baomi also didn't team no grounds. So aye juma. Era kofiton to bibia toma no pay yede so bedi enkomo na ya hwe mu team no de efiri oba ede ne ma omu peso mu ye. Apa shaden so. Sa 31st about what so ye be rewrem bibia ombia yede be mount efiri ene koi ye be rewrem adidi enkomo afa comes nipa num. Na ohwa survey na eba no post there ba de dia say kamia ese edin yetu ayada that bet what me was say o kan no me ho na post see of the post ni bada say baby e nama na nama how do you feel because the o aboka obi aboka obi aso e chitai for obi awo ni tima obi ama na rehye mu say ya bere ni obia man yonko awreshe mu say ebere ni etu wo kachi mu na ade no de kwa de kworo so ada kwa ye bibi enso so ho Sharif Agumbiede say good morning Sharif anopai good morning Sansna Felix enso so morning Samsa Felix anopai enso so good morning ewo honom na nyame boa abato no baby adru ni de dance ne pompon so na adru enti ene 21st o check ya na saka enefo ane bebe edu merenda elso ne beto aba no but aropa de mi busa de say so o ye candidate o ye delegate akwa to bia o ye delegate how ready are you o chairman say chairman ya de na to so on share election abato ni nyina no esi bibia aye set ba bibusa se wa akwakoto abado so aye set na abato no ohwemu a ene ma aye set se de chairman eka na se ba eye nkrata ye de betoto ho ene niama ya de beto to ho a bibia I set. Now if everything is set up, one guy just say 8:30 you not sit down. You should tell him. So bibia I set up. What is the way forward? Eti wo wa kwa to abani bi do. Also so are ready ana. Team Ken abwa ne ho. Omo so de omo post abase. Omo hwe post na ba bia edam na. Omo wa rehye se high number adomu puli. Oh nyame boa. Election year ba be so omo be puli high number. Sa enso so ana Dr. Baumia team no so say post na o maye no a high number adomu so epuli oko Dr. Educhum Kampa na Dr. Educhum Kam member ba ko kase o say omo tactics no mo use na submarine omo na mo yo de Ade Nkwantabisa mo obi anye de obeye but the drew wa ari abecho say ye dwuma na ye no ye submarine for enti amanfo po omo yon post no obi ameka ye de enim say Educhum Dr. Educhum wene am say we sure no say oh ye kwa grounds ye tie nsem amanfo oka omo so omo po obi o ye neutral because they say we a liar we a murderer enti yen ye de enkomo omo dia ne say dede ni yomba ya bata odi ani duru a Dr. Educhum ana eko am say sir don't see I say I like the vim and the vigor gidi amodi awura mu no hwe abato de wo kwa magidi ne vim enwura mu o kwa abato na woni gidie ala woni vima ebege tinya ma sa ade bi no I like the candidate no bia vim odi ram but uye investment anam de watobo ba bia duru no fair delegates e wo ho nti sika na wo ya besra bonu mam go bisa paakle wo ye investment now de ade ya to ho because one hwe ya the less Johnson na kai ye wie na ho na a surprise no one kasa be hu se one to ama ho o hwe numbers no so obi aso to ma ko buza atakedi obi aso to ma obekom so ye be kai abana wie na 1 enti 1 na ya 1 to ma that's our manager o ka be manager wa be go se bia no ato about why
yeah obeni
about one I said I get
oh yes see the adru so awie
exactly 8:30 panels better as market
oh yes me catch about bra exactly 8:30 or ba say 2 minutes crowd e be nyama na
maybe time they time so
yes yes 2 minutes crowd be man we are no as
okay
obeni about one dey adru so see delegate nso wom fie delegate wom na akan so mu nim mo ko bisa park level sunyane owie ye na ono ankasa gra wa nto ama no ho ti obonya very careful na about one so a ba be baso no ani o mechi sika o me na se for there mesro we delegate a scan ba age o the TV ka ho age de o de be ka ho bi age
what say egofo ejeche nwoma na campaign di obi eye
uwia
obi eye campaign
eye hodum
obi eye campaign no obi atenase all right Kwame me ni nkomomra na Kofitonto atenase anopay maka cho se timba omia o grounds omuye dwuma gidi na nyameboa aka enafu abe edu na centers ni nyina obia aye ready 333 centers there obia aye ready say abato no eba bekoso according to the chart for yes abato yi honorable Osewusu say obia bibia aye ready bibia no impediment aba be si om kwan say nyameboa abato no enkoso obi arape ma chen o microphone no aso green there wadaroma
yeah me bibia boko na onso e
nyame adom bibia boko pa
o ha de chele pa o
that your pa
temperature we there
ehun now
matena brochira na we there
you be regulating am but second boko
o nyame adom bibia boko
doctor that's all grounds na
yes ye nyanwi Ashanti region ya just about 20 constituencies or so.
Okay.
So we still have about 27 to go. Yeah.
The highest constituency, Ashanti region. The numbers of centers, I don't think I'm much Sana.
Well, the number of constituencies. And until I'm say higher 47.
Yeah.
And until say even if you do 4 a day, that gives you about 10 plus, so about 12 days.
12 days.
So, and sometimes, and then so na bibi abetwam to say na say ya anye campaign. So okoya ade won cry.
Okay.
Nti ya pause. Nti say oh yeah 12-day planner, call 13. So nti you can easily run into 14, 15 days. So you need a solid 2 weeks to be in Ashanti region.
I see.
But
you say team ne doso enum. But Kofi decided to join Team Baumia. Why?
Oh, I think say party no yendachi ekutayira Mahmoud Baumia. Mpanyinfo ahoro ni nyina omaso.
Okay.
Nanso party no wo hwe ba bia ya bedura. Any candidate a yehia se obedi party n'animu a. Migidi ye pa se yira Mahmoud Baumia na betimi aboa. Because party na dru mpamponso bi a entity ne mpapai mu aba. Me by me nua ba akoti ha wa hye Brian. So obehu obi ono so ahye Ken. Obehu obi wa hye Duchum, obehu obi wa hye your friend is saying
engineer
na bibi. Now, enya atare na ehye different no kra na problem. Eye kasa e free enum ye den eba. Eno na ye problem. So ubusa ho say si eto aba we nyina wie na wo hwe kasa ahoro a ye ka ene nsem ahoro a ye ka. The point is why ena ne ye ene ne su ne ban ebema na ye mre na odi aka ye nyina ya bom. Why so ena ye bida.
Okay.
So the fact of unifying fact no is important. Number 2, political experience. On mine na ye chichire nye party na ye chichire keke. O chichire party ni wi asa kendini ni be ye kendini a obeboa me ya chichire oman. Sa oman na wo chichire no hwan ena ne sue hunu na brabo mu niema a waye ne sue hunu betimi aboa chichire oman. Political experience. Yes, Ira Kennedy, I am member of parliament for about 4 terms. Brian, I am member of parliament. Aduchu, member of parliament. Minister. Kwame Nkwantabisa, Japan, press secretary. But cumulatively, no, the political experience, ejina soropa. Ira Mahmoud Baumia.
I didn't hear.
Of course, he was the vice president.
Yeah.
At the highest pinnacle.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that he was vice president, you know, ono ni nipa the vice president to ya wo ye no wotimi ede ne ho for almost every agency and ministry wono omunya nkutahudie bi enya suahunu bi eboae. Apart from that, our international exposure when your leadership role and management role at the international level. Apart from that, technical experience we ye adwumaden ma yewura kofompo ebo na baso redenomination ya ene ye CD mu enye bebre kutai. Mahmoud Baumia, when you read his book, he talks about the fact say he suggested the idea say yenye redenomination. When you read about his book Macroeconomics and Financial Reforms, the Ghana Experience, talks about how the redenomination came about. So hepeka ye koye ne contribution na womu. And even before our frontline politics, no decisions are na yesi take chichire the fundamentals of the economy. Ni nyina oboae. They toso miensa. We can cry miensa na marketability. Enra ne wo atwema kwa homa. Nti ye kona mimi sifri mika mu amenam fom kwa hu se nkra be se enan omonam a omo ko na omo kasa. Baako ye no media mepe Baumia na nka mepe se Baumia wene na mempe mahama. Just inti mi kra me and and crab 6 years so and I'm gina omo I'm say na mu free na omo so ye free voter region na nsia na abetena Kumasi and I made to I'm say na mu nimba omia and also oba near voter region oba ho. And these are young kids. It tells you how far the name Baumia has gone. Enti say adwuma no waye bia na wo ye kakra sa to aso a eye mrema so marketability. Number 5, wo di nipa na koda e wo mu se wani nkunim ba ya bakosem wo Ghana ha kire se Ghana fo ye nipakuo bi a omo ehwe se kandini a opese obedi anim no ye beso ahwe mpre baako mpre mienu todere bi mpo a mpre miensa ye wura Mahama de omo so ne hwe mpre nan Mahama mpre nan ye wura Akufo ye wura Mills ye wura Kufuado ye wura Mahama sampanyifo we nyina obi enu a onya no ahogo no so. You have to go through Brofokasem dear friend, go through the mill. You have to go through the process. You have to prove yourself over a period of time. Apart from that, and so na ho brase. Look, on my Ghana, and penyinfo a omabedi yeso nyina Ghana fo a kire ade baako. Ye pobi an honjo. Atamel simpo de obeka na campaign slogan. Oya sumdwe hene. Mahama the same thing. And ye kan fa no ho, obre no ho ase. Oya sumdwe. Ekufuado the biggest challenge a wonya yansa na obenya tumidi. And they say ombre no ho ase.
Yeah.
For so many years, and only the target Kufuado all die be die crab can when I so papa we dey to training. It took 2013. You call court and a Ghana for there be papa is sa near man near can fan on an enye no cre. Ye man a konya near den. Yenhwe. And sana Ghana for because sa arrogant tag na ye dey to papa no so cre enye no cre. That arrogant tag had to go away. That to trust some tag now near the so had to go away for Ghanaians to see humility and calmness around him. Yera Mahmoud Bawumia so oh and a sum why omo nyina sum sounds na Yera Mahmoud Bawumia so wasum enti sa o ka niam we nyina boom marketability political experience ne unifying factor ne humility ne ideas because ideas build nations. Sabe Yera Mahmoud biya na nkofo ka se Bawumia sorry a de ye papa no age.
Yeah.
De ye bone no.
Yeah.
Now that be it's not true. Yera Mahmoud Bawumia February 7th, 2024 a man the first maiden speech at UPS. So can kind speech now. In the speech he accept that way na MPP Kufuado di animu yetimi ye. Owie ye no and was say the Kufuado timi ye no way na me nso me ye dan me ye de boaye. Sometimes it's almost like so being pese obete wase a on sheda ntie we. Me call university me master's degree they will tell you say when you are listening make sure you listen to listen. Make us say ubetimi atie me ba na untie me ba akwai se nipa bebre tie de na Bawumia kan ba o man tie no. They didn't pay attention to the detail because February 7th no Bawumia kan was we na aban no aye achievement we na aban na nya we na me ye de boa the collective achievement of aban no.
But Edru Babin so na it is believed say o projecting him say he wasn't in charge. The main person was there. Sometimes it's just contribution obey. So it's up to leaders so be far now so on far.
Was Bawumia in charge? Was Bawumia the president?
Obviously he was not. But that ain't na Edru there. He take it say yes I was in charge. Me bring charge for this. Of course, Obio follow economics and politics. Behind him say they bring charge when it started. Brother Dr. Bawumia for G for R, gold for reserve, gold for oil. And only a German come. But the Koba haircut in this argument, oh, it wasn't the person.
Because you see, again, apart from say Bawumia the collective success Nema Kufuado are buying. In fact, when they talk about say ya arrest CD now, who could see video no crowd can say We have.
Yeah.
We have. He never said, I have. We. But when we have collective responsibility in your area, then no abeka the collective challenges. No, so I can say I was at cabinet and I was part of the positives and the negatives. Or can you want speech in him and sana Oshia media for our Kempinski. And also can you say, Papa no, any bonini in America home because I was part of cabinet. Now let's come to your question. Bawumia was the head of the economic management team. Ghana ye economy no na kwa no eyemi no. You have the friend monetary policy and fiscal policy. Monetary policy near the Bank of Ghana, so.
Yeah.
They look at price stability through inflation, managing inflation. And a fiscal policy near ye sika botany ye di no. The Osheso, or no ye for to some for a friend of finance minister. And a economic management team no, or no dear, Nejuma ne say, or where footwo, ewo adwenchira sa akwam ye nu we no, obetimi dia boa omodwuma ya or the beba. So what I say.
Yeah.
Apart from that, no sa na footwo ne na adwene no, an sampo ne bedru sa nipa me nu we ho no, chiso de cabinet. To the beko cabinet a yewra kufuado nete so no aka se yewra yan panyimfo a wayi yen se economic management team no yesusu se saadie wei ebetimi aboa yewra kufuado ne cabinet ni nyina yewra Mahmoud Bawumia no ebe bobo hu na omagye atum anase omonye den omonye ntum omogi tum a say ye monetary policy a ye de beko Bank of Ghana to say good for oil no na related to monetary policy ye de call Bank of Ghana fiscal a ebeko finance minister ho ba ni nyina nkanfu ano Ghana mamra no won nhyehyeye ne nhyehyeye e won say adwenimu pobia omampanyin wo ene ni susuye bia wo efa oman ni sikasem no ho onkruchie ni nyina ngu bibia ye frɛ no nkrata so ye frɛ no budget akohoma bosika sa akohoma bosika no finance minister no ene bekin kan ewo mampanyin dinimu na okinkan wi a ye woni pakuo bi a ye frɛ wo members of parliament ne nhwɛ sɛ sa ensam no a finance minister akruchi agru nkrata so no omo bagi atum ana omo nyintum a ye frɛ no budget approval patro mu da ho enti budget approval no ye members of parliament ene be approve. In fact, bosia bia ye bebo bia oman Ghana aban bia bosia obebo bia no se members of parliament ama ho tumi a ontimi mo ti me ka besi se oman ne sika sam no nhye nipa ba ko botom e hye nipa bebre akwa bebre botom a ye nyina ye ka bom enti yewra Mahmoud Bawumia enkogina ba bi nka se kwaku manu ya manu ana ya mankwa enko a de waka de bia ne se aban no took collective responsibilities. He was part of it. Enti no se bibi ko yi a ye nyina bibi anko yi a ye nyina enti chira me ba bia yewra Mahmoud Bawumia gina ya o kan se ade anko yi no eno de onka ho mame one example. You cannot give me a single example about Bawumia gina baby aka se me economy no na me nka ho obia no obetimi ama me that exam me ne nanam emra no yo mampanya be de eche me nanam ye ne boafo sonko never speech a obekin kan ni nyina ye hwemu ansa no akan never na yewra Mahmoud Bawumia gina baby aka se papa ne de me na me ye bone ne de me na me nka ho de yewra Mahmoud Bawumia kan ne se aban ne ba ye adwuma ye nyina ye ka bo mu ye nie na sa adwuma no me Bawumia de me nso me ye bo aye nie me nua woti ha ya wo ye host ya o guide me Sompa ene abaye one of the biggest platforms mo wo maami bi a wo ha ye frɛ no ohenini wonso wo ha na no na oman hene mu nyina wo ha adwuma wo ye wo ba ye yamfa wo goals ama wo see de o managing director ebe seti goals are den ama say me nua afidie a ye do bet na chiri say eye host for the morning show no ye pese bi a Kumasi nyina ye ka morning shows a otoso be number 2 and na otoso be number 3 ye do goals be ma sa na ye de ohini ni goals nso be den ebe ma no ba ne nyina be ba be share under the collective goals of Sompa media and ameboa but wo ye o contribution ohini ni be ye ne contribution sports be ba be ye o contribution enti se wo ka o contribution e no kire se waje papa ne nyina ye eno kire se waje papa ne nyina ye
no
so adentina me kwa adwuma mu a sa rules no apply to me Ghana ni a wo tie me ne obi a wo hwe me ne wadwuma mu a wo no ye wode ye wo ye ene ye wode adwuma ni nyina so ye de eye wo de wo ye ne be ka boa e ma yehu adwuma ni nyina overall goals den na wo ka se so obi ka se me no we na me ye boa ya enipa na je papa nafa eno ato bone na twe dabi it is not the case nti yewura Mahmood Bawumia oto semfua aduasa miensa 33 policies eno se sa niema we ena me nsum ye den me ye de boy nti hin na Bawumia ko kan se bone no me nka ho anamfo so no me nka ho never there is Mr. Obi me one evidence Bawumia ko gina ba bia ka se bone no me nka ho ana papa no me nka ho. Lastly on this issue si ebe blame obi a enya nka yewura Kennedy ebe blame ni bi anka yewura Brian ebe blame ni bi ye kan economy na ke ebe blame
Ken was never a minister or an appointee.
But I just explained to you how the Ghanaian economy works. And I told you, say, the Ghanaian economy, every economic decision must be approved by who?
Parliament.
Parliament can know it.
Parliamentarian.
Urefi say, yewura Ken, and one a betu na numu tu say, levy, ono ne far phone frere, adjoasa for say, omrefi, ne passi levy.
He was doing that according to him,
exactly.
Under the instruction of Chief of Staff.
Exactly. Ken, the obetimi under the instructions of Akufo-Addo, na Bawumia the onya under the instructions of Akufo-Addo.
Because Bawumia was the economic management team on the management team.
No. You are getting it wrong.
He has a special case.
No. You are getting it wrong. When we say Bawumia is the economic management team head, I don't interest on the managing economy. That is wrong.
No, that's not what you are saying. The duties and functions of economic management team.
So what are the duties and functions?
Of course, Yakas will be managing economy now. They take immediate decisions when it comes to economy. They advise the president on that. And that is one of the functions. Say other ones, that is not a substantive
the point I'm making to you are not paying attention to the details. Pay attention to the details. No, the mature on say economic management team to say the wawa can advisory. That advisory, whether it will pass or not, must go through a process. That process first will go to cabinet. Okay, that's one. Cabinet bejia tum ana onyin tum. Yanfa ne say cabinet ajia tum, it will go to the next step. Parliament. Members of Parliament beji abino economic policies atum. So woko America, every senator, every congressman, okay, every vote to be a record at home, because we hold you accountable to your decisions. It is an economic management team a decision. No, a course was suggested to cabinet. Cabinet accepted the decision. That decision will go to Parliament.
Kofi metewasio yet procedure but what I'm saying is say the moment I would obi bebem say any yemfa so boni bom. That's what I'm saying.
No.
There is a direct and indirect. Yeah, what your bang and what your actually procedure and say free baby in rule Parliament. The first stage so say first stage oman take his
decision. The first stage is actually not economic management.
No. Say chemu say it has to pass through I can say the decision which is advisory body, no be advising. Cabinet. From cabinet the next day. And he said a castle hodma, it doesn't even come to the floor of parliament. And he direct and indirect, no.
How is parliament indirect?
No, let me just say.
No,
yeah. Oh, papa, and oyere catch or say. So we take a decision say be adwuma wo fie ho a ejina wo so. So we ka say enye adwuma wo fie ho a e man kwada ne ho. The first stage it take effect wo as a father. And to the moment we best stop it say it's not going to work. It doesn't even reflect to enkwada no. And I'm people say you tackle from that angle.
I'm not disputing the whole canon. But who argument now who subjecting Krano to a lower power.
Of course.
But I'm telling you, in Ghana Constitution, it's not the case. The lower power you have subjected to the children is not the case. Yamam rano de to me kesi no one no fitio mampenya uba parliament.
And America say is the executive have the power before the legislature.
Meba. Ti asem ni. Yamam rano. Executive take decision as much as the executive has the power. And your friend checks and balances. As much as the executive is the head, no, the executive is checked by parliament. So be checkiwa. The two mino must be greater in some responsibilities for that person to be able to check you. I hope you get the point that I'm saying.
Yes, so
the point I'm making, the point I'm making to you is say, doctor, someone what can you say a collective responsibility.
Exactly, which
well laid. You can now the na me make cases you say we yi content cro say ono na yam fom so a and you obi nso betimi akoyi another content cro aka say won so wo ye bibi enu nti na ye ka say ma ye nya sa ebi na me ma example say me nso betimi akoka say decision you take here na say parliament approve. Then it becomes this or that.
Then it becomes blame game.
Exactly. Eti adana ba umia de ye blame no.
No, sa you know crown. So utie honorable sticker.
Yeah.
Even though on camp any one other member of parliament, they say clearly say Obia no betimaka say Abna very good.
Exactly.
Obia no betimaka say Dr. Baumia.
Exactly.
That is why Adam may drive you to, but I think said that unya where I was driving acting. But one of the things amount for can be brave say so osha candidates ni bebre o ma sha say ko 1-on-1 interview but doc enko is there any special reason?
Oh, obi an a strategy.
Okay.
Campaign we are ye ko no. Ye ni esi ahenefo na ekasa. Doc wako 276 constituencies ni na. Omo ka ho no. Omo ko we koka haka kra no akwa haka minya hu de wako 276 ni nyina omo kan obia ni wa wako 276 ni nyina ba ono de wako every single constituency any esi ahenefo na kokasa. In any case, how do you even know say next week obey interview and now when you interview
say no kind they be a camp strategy and obi our the strategy on the by election. So that answers the question right. But Tonto, you've been with doctor for a very long time. You can't be nimna. Okay. Was doctor worried? Our recent commenter from the other camp, to be more specific, Kennedy Japan, LA said doctor is a liar, and everyone knows say he's a liar.
Every party member should be worried. Say you're worried and can issue statement.
Yeah.
Every party member should be worried because Ade Kennedy di yewura Mahmoud Bawumia no unfair. So man we mu yesi e ka no kra san mpanyimfo e wo party no by now obia sorry akasa tia say no Ade a wo de ye opanyin no enye de edi kan yesi enipa no aka bibi wo si nipa na aka bibi say yemfa ne say nipa ne kan sa asem ni mpo a yemfa ne sa nipa ne kan sa asem ni mpo a menyi ni se eno ho ahohie anu yie na ode ye den ode man ba omi ase na yewura adubu ahe ho dodo no eno aso yewura Mahmoud Bawumia sa wasem a wo kan de enye sa na abakosem na eden eche na abakosem ni sana mpanyimfo di omonkomo me no ti hey watoto ma no watoto wa challenge me nso ma challenge o ye mpanyimfo ye di ye nkomo ye move on unim say anka obi wo ho a wo challenge me obeka say wo ye bias unim say
obi ade say ade obeti occupation
in politics or in brofo you kind of Latin you kind ad hominem instead so we focus on the subject then you focus on the person you attack the person but we ye panyi me ye panyi what chire wadwen ma chire madwen you move on. That is how it should be. Enti yamfa ne say yewura Mahmood Bawumia kra kan a boni bia ni ho say kan be kwa kwagina ba bia ka say me nua Bawumia se say the history there wa dane no enti no me nua no kra ni wait me cry na asem serious no move on. But the edi kan ni say Bawumia kan asem no ba wotie yewura Canada or see when I heard him I was like wow. Meaning say we see watch video na wahu
ana wati
but the question is say evidence nyina kire say video bia ni ho enti video be na akohwe ye no video be na utie ye no bi Bawumia nkansa asama Bawumia kani ba bia Bawumia bo adubu ahindin eni Bawumia say konkonsa number 4 omo se MPP mu nyina mi na manya aba ewo form pa the lowest votes ba aba kosam kire se nye no kre na ye wura dubu ahen enya 31% ye wura kofo nya 39% ena me nsumi nya 41.7% enti e konkonsa number 4 momongu asema ba omi aka wan kan dubu ahen yare ho asem ena wan kan dubu ahen call second time or third time once. Enti ena yewura Ken ehu sa video no ana wo hwe that video na me nua de ya me ya ne say wo hwe video na ofre yewura Mahmood Bawumia liar 15 times
in that video
wow you are a liar you are a liar you are lying you are a liar you lied and that's why we lost the election and you are a liar and you are a liar. You cannot be a president. How can a liar like this guy? How can this guy, a liar?
I don't know, doctor. Or candidate are abusing so much.
Because I can't find the BB say the oya in a sun takrache.
Any sound the sun takrache.
Because candidates no mukunyina. Come here and say Kwame Japan pe any nipa one share dan kan doctor who say everybody into it should go back to answer your very first question Ubusami. Say why doctor onwa nkofo a wono omukọ competition no kra hunu say ogina brane or you ahead of them and at you ahead of you now pulling no
because within that no kra hunu say bia candidate be can we want some we can we want some it's all geared toward about
because seven nua wo nyina soro a ye ntwe what you say ugina so a na etwe enti ogina soro nti na ye den ye etwe no so normal but it also goes to show how dangerous some things are because me the question I me busa me ho say okay so you reckon what be your man penny na uwo Jubilee House na wo sorry ye no wakra baako obuafo baako abeka kire say papa say ni sa na obehu say sa wakra na ye den watwa wonro minia se kobasa very dangerous for me. That is the most dangerous thing. So what I say enti the saya ya bi oni say wo hwe saa niema we nyina achi no a wo hwe saa niema we nyina achi na ye ka se wa ye mfumso paache wa so me paache
nti no dia na eka
so it goes to show your character because meti hai se me kasa anko yie na ntwa yie a na wo srɛ me sɛ Kofi asɛm a wo kan yi me srɛ wo pa ho akyɛw a na atiefoɔ bo anyo so a ɛsɛ me pa ho akyɛw sɛ menya anidie ma atiefoɔ na me pa ho akyɛw ti meja no ha ba yɛ won nsɛm bi wɔ ha me pɛ sɛ yɛ bobo ho ansa na mmerɛ no aso menim how many more minutes I have
yeah ka be 10 minutes okay. But Kofi sɛ wotie ɛyɛ yɛwura honorable Osei Owusu a ɔse bibia yɛ ready for now. Yes, Joe Wise,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
So only in charge of election.
Yeah.
Or see everything is ready. As a camp, no, as a team, more ready.
Of course, your preparation they mean to me fan to of course, but certainly we are putting in place
because I mean himself about to a lot of things Anna a boom. And this time around my babon say every angle be our fully prepared. So coming into this election.
Of course.
In the days you can see a two abandoning the crowd. Team Baumia are ready.
We are more than ready. No any problem.
So nyame boa akabe 10 days. Ade na wona wo hwe the titu delegates so mo ba abato no. Ade na wo so mo ye.
Oh, I think sir delegates so mo hwe niam bi. No mo susu niam bi. Ti me oniam mienu bi a me pese meka. De edi kan. Yesi Baumia na ma ye lose elections. Ese si ahenefo bu so mo ho question say eye no kra na anya no kra. Minya yekoto aba 2016 yenya 1 million votes than Mahama and yenya 169 4 years later yekoto aba no yesu hwan by 500,000 and na MP for no so ye ba 137 for me na na beka homa na ye 138 ye wie na yesuma ye ro osafoma afo so onkoye nhwehwemu ni nhwehwemu a okoye no de edi kan a ode ba ye ne se ye ni esi ahenefo ani ne ye delegates any party ma abani no man ni ye de etosumienu ye strongholds ye ntwa ye ni ankohwe ye strongholds de etosumiensa arrogance of power de etosu9 lack of communication our inability to explain our policies well. In fact, document in this site banking sector cleanup said the banking sector cleanup no na ya adepa nanso kwan a ye fa so eye no no Ghana fo bebrebo anya den anu so ene niema bebre ka ho enu nti na ma ye vote no eba afom e ma parliamentary seat enu so cite reasons na ade now over 2024 ye to aba no wie ye no ana okwe so koye ne report okwe koye no report mimi hu okwe report no but general secretary Emma summary emra na ye thank you to in the summary asamo a wokan ne say ade a okwe report ne koye ye ohunu ye ne say eye afutu a osafo ma afode man no yamfa anya adwuma. That was the main one of the main reasons a free okwe report ni mobile say afutu a osafo ma afode man no yamfa anya adwuma. So from okwe report or say chairman's report, Conrad Adenauer report, University of Ghana report, na kamia ise ni nyina yepe emu bia ni hwa cited the religion or the tribe of the candidate as our loss. Emu bia ni ho enti eno na be hia say si ahenefo be nyante ase say e na ma ye lusu ye nyina ye nim 3 weeks to election ye school placement ubekaya ye school placement a ho ya edeba abufu edeba esi ahene bi so opa immigration amane ba na party ni ba nkasa say for 15,000 bra asantefo say ye pay 5 interchanges ya na ye promise omo ye ntimi anye anya ne bone so na enya ne bo apayo so basika semu aho kire a ebeto ye nkwan mu sa ne ma no ho abufuo na Ghana fo ankoto so aba enya obi som na enye baabi a obi free evidence no enkyere sa bibia ni ho a ekere sa de atoso mienu minam sa emre ne koninti me pese me bon no tentem yesi mam yewura Mahmoud Baumia 1992 yeti party no no ho eti wa yeti party ni 1992 no de o ye don ko ba beboa ye besi ni twam ne ko but de emusa ye no ho ne se omo petumi fiti yewura Brian yewura Mahmoud Baumia yewura Kennedy yewura aduchu any engineer omumu bia no a wadi 69 years o that means 1957 yaji fahudi ama Ghana no omumu bia ni ho ba wo yaji fahudi ama Ghana na oni ho so se emfa Ghana ma wo ba wa ka kire wo nua se 1992 no ni hon to on the onsem fata. Does that make sense to you? And then your mam ra 1992 constitution yes system no. Unim nsam aba. Yes ye betimi kura de Ghana ma obi a wadi 30 years. Aba ye president. The akira ne say ye chichiri kuo, ye chichiri man e ma daachi. Ye chichiri man nra. Nti se babunu bi ana nipa bi ebe kuo mu ana oba oman mu ya wono foforo na oba oman mu na onyini na osua nimde esua enema ehohia na osefata ye bo na baso. Ghana amamra no nkra age ato. Nti wo se enne amamra no se ne eti ene wo se wadi 40 years a utimi yo mampanyi. So ati ase. Nti ye mongu nyame ya adom a 2028 election a ye kon. Research abane says 70% of voters are 45 years and below. 70% of voters are 45 years and below. The actually say one more kwato abama MPP and NDC no 1992 vote party no money ho. Na akwa ka kire say nipa ne say ye party no ye ti na woni ho a ye ntimi nya opani a say nipa no beto abama. De toso miensa na mede ma no asi. Yes ye wura Mahmoud Baumia. One fast remove vote ama. Mate say you ra Brian aka.
Yeah.
And na one fast zongo vote ama. Enye no kre. Unim de omo ye. Ghana ya ba ye to no. How do we capture our votes? We capture our votes in polling stations or constituency. And then you ra Brian mo introduce community. Ya ba ye to what be a friend community da. And then na ye koto aba na ye engineer a new area community. There's nothing like community in our elections. And in Ghana here, we don't have a single, apart from maybe even Asenwase Krano, and yet a single Zongo community. Because Pakoso nye Zongo community, Boba nye Zongo community. But even though they have one of the largest Zongo groups, so there is no constituency in power. All Zongo all Zongos there. So then I'll be introduced a community. Na Baumia wene one Zongo community. What you can do is either Baumia won polling stations or Baumia won a constituency. But the evidence shows that Baumia won over 300 polling stations. So it is not true. So Baumia won one polling station. In fact, Brian na constituency. Minya TNT na America. Brian na constituency. Zongo ewo Baumia won. The point I am making to you is say, in any case, se Baumia and fa Zongo vote ama. One first row vote ama. Yera Mahmoud Baumia die. A yera Mahama.
Yeah.
Ghana nyina na to abetia no. And so nya Ghana nyina na asase san ya adwen.
Yeah.
Nti se nra Zongo fo anto ama Baumia. E kina Zongo fo ntimi ntoma no.
Ya to etia Kofoda, ya to etia Mahamada, ya to etia Tamils da. But almost atima be the president.
Exactly.
Even president
exactly. The other na Baumia de tutia no e kina Ghana fo ntimi se san madwen.
But I go for your time now, so some memo akona emi ya say na oye ko ase okay wi ntem. The amount for can be they say, oh doctor, oh you good, a big company because oh nyon ma MPP lose ye, they mom baby adrun ye pope, yo ye charismatic leader or one charisma or me name is what be. How do you respond to that?
Ghana, ye nya obia or ye charismatic change Jerry Rollins. So nim Jerry Rollins.
Yeah. Oh.
Ye nya obia na ni adi agronami di. Ye nya obia na ni adi change Jerry Rollins. In fact, onum podie onya 11 years of unconstitutional rule. Eden is here. Eden is here. Yera Kennedy na ni adi change Jerry Rollins. Eden is here. So the argument that ye here Ghana enya boxing ring na ye komo. What we need, bro, for Kase, pragmatism. Tina Obama Bahano, or see, you don't need strong leaders. You need strong institutions. Why na in Shishaye, Ebe Buama, woo, hey, the system will hold you accountable. Any class will be the Ababejina with you. Or Maya, ya dear Abajina ko fortune and ko baby. Give me one advanced nation. Or so what chichiri and Abajina will be a chief. Give me one. You hear systems. You hear obia wade hihye be gu akwan mu a say police hwe police hwe wo obeye de etene. I lived in America or have lived in America for 24 years of my life. 24 years of my life, I do the right things in my life on a daily basis, not because there is a cane behind me, but because the systems will hold me responsible. Say me di obi kana me ntwia ebe kɔ me record so ebe di mi nya kopim say me twia na me say twia ho nsi ho.
Okay,
so what Ghana needs enye metro man, what Ghana needs e obi a wode hyehyeye ene opepa ebe ye niema ye nyina ye be ye de etene.
all right,
eno na Ghana here.
Dofi my na say anopay
ahwefo sene mo ye ma ye wura akofo no sene mo ye ma ye wura akofo ado no monye sanso ma baomia na ya se ne Brian akyekire baomia sa gu na chi bon ye bon asom Canada akyekire ne sa gu na chi
and oh attack me panel me be pa
me ba uso tianti me bon ye ma sa no no sa
Gofi, thank you so much. Gofi, turn to aid at my Dr. Baumia, Sansono spokesperson, my Dr. Baumia, and Opeomo da so town, Omoye Juma, and Tina was Oba, no ne, a man phone so ebedi and Como Ewoho. And Opera to us so, Abija Fonso at Tenassi. Na na benu no so brother na benu so go share brother kaza tadi na minya ka hwe wa wo sire
fami si omo ntokwa na omo kuno ho omo pese omo ye no de yen Brian team no eka ho but Ghana ni bia delegate ndi bia o hwe wa no pay Kwame program nim say yen team Brian ye the cleanest campaigner ye attack you bia senior ene obohu se Kofi Tonto abronye omom keka ho koka no mu twabo Ken na Ken so na to shi botwemo so tutu bi no yen team Brian disciplinarian teacher ni beka nti wonim na kaseti aka he always say it also we are he is a uniform be here will be able. Why should he attack the opponent? No, and then tell the delegates that this is what me ba meet me ide. Aye, nti Kwame, when him see a bedroom, na mo no answer na ma men clear way.
Clear way.
No, me no. Aye, and maybe
that's the smart. That is before ma wa ko shebe bi o. That is a point to say. Bibi akoso. Na me adom yenso ye ho ye pa
na me nchia na me na wase na me mo abaso na me kan hwe se akase fidie ne doso ne doso se obi gi breast on the on station ya na mum Sompa no bitia na ni bana ayade ti dedi kan ye mo Sompa tifo abaso na me mo ankasa so abaso bi so bia ni obeton san e de hia le busu yo ti ye tifo ti wi na mo ho modi an komaja oti ti amanfo age bro mu ti oni che adwumaden on so ye de wo ye ti mechia na mabo abaso na madawase for the opportunity but you see the menu Kofi Tonto kan ene the menu Brian kan nyina the bottom line is menu onim say the deba ene kokoba omunyina
we ensin ne ko si ne enye na wo eya wo free breeze di media
we tie
omunyina no omuye ni pa ko but you see it will interest you to know me report bi kutame on
won the reporter be me da say da bi ono ba ni report ma na wo the report ba na ma ba just say I've not been justice on my show that ono crowd I can't do no crowd obi say I didn't know what the kids did that war right.
Oh, so
I'm saying I shot at them about for you identify sound. Oh, the kid do
no, you see, last 2 years, 2013, men are head of IT marketing Ken. Ashanti Regiment of quality resource. And this time around, where the wind of change is blowing, it's now called Dr. Brian Champion Camp. And again, devoid of insult, personal attacks. The way baby I ain't free by yenyika se twitwi buade ntina I opt to say Brian bit with to me am I
okay me that say my yan sha sia no pay moye ba me sha say Ken free ho moye press conference on the foreign minister oyewura okuje to ablakwa efa visa hon sama say US baby wo dey akoka 72 countries o ma bandi and all that afei majority for so abeye press conference kanta say am say ade na moye no mo nyante aseye na mfa so bia anso ni so say mo be yes press conference. You listen to honorable Kwame Miamadamfo
governments.
There be no governments on minority.
Okay.
The ranking member for foreign affairs as of Weji.
Yeah,
doing that press conference. Yeah, Bosumi Free. Afei, you listen to majority so government so dear. Or take on it.
May I say, a Brintino, mention of constituency. I try to see na say you go so some and Rade Adams 31st. Yen shed Dr. Brian a champion Munyam. Straight away, you see, Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa. The character in person will be me. Yes, you're calling for the dismissal. Why? Yen starting free Kwame Nkwantabisa. The policy, Ghana foreign policy, or say we are not tilt to the west or we are not tilt to the east. Ghana foreign policy is always tilted straightforward. So in America, for because we don't have permanent friends, but we have permanent interest. Again, America, Obienim say NDC, they are tilted to the east. Unless all doubt here, and I say, you know, NDC and their gimmicks. And you know, but Obienim said they are tilted to the east. Okujeto Ablakwa be a foreign minister. She cases are a dear Nkwasi Abro, my Ghana. Mami, first time visa closure of US embassy. So you ask yourself, say, international relation diplomacy, no, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa di mana. You just stand up, say, mashati a whole American embassy down. The first months of our office. Yeah. And it was a whole lot. Fast forward. After a passport, was a magic say, my genius, the one sector, a delivery one, passport on some a home basa.
Passport on some my basa.
Oh, or buy a one cassette or more sent in one person, we are college delivery. We hear the amount and again, see. A month for passport, office be crying over project.
Because a go be brave, Uber passport. I had the privilege to call passport office. So
I like this. Nana, yes, sir. Mami no my boy. Let me start from where you ended. Also, go be bring at 10 years. Say we are sending you a message. Say, bra, OFQ. You go there. You take your passport. But this time around, we see your farmer delivery and delivery also is associated with you. We know chronics and. Watch it. I feel I'm for passport near Iraq.
Oh, chronics. I said delivery.
Company bend the
say no company.
Company bend the man.
Send the be pass through bidding.
These are some of the things, but a open fact. Again, this same Okujeto Ablakwa. Now we are Venezuela. Ghana yetin ye baby ye dwene ye ho. Venezuela obian himself drug barrels drinking home sensem. US ayo mo niam akofane. Hey, who could there? Hey, who could na so there for achichide otobi say. Ye party area akoto wada. So why should you involve yourself in these things? And ocean is submarine in the near year. We expect say a foreign policy in the near man. A dine. You say yes, Ghana time and now a man penny phobia. Eba yomu foreign ministers. What to say yes, Obo Juma. And then another don't come born 3 so why a foreign minister? This kind of scandalous you know to be that hardly would over. There are people in instances just the foreign policy of your country should be ridiculous issue. I also won't say yes, your policy and I see a near man, and I see a minister on he also was standing above. Now he should be on top of issues. Now your policy says we face neither east or west, but we face straight to mind our business. And then now I'm mingle with any man and foul. And then no any man just said Enka yen Ghana embede or how near to renchem any aman Ghana. Ghana. Be the way.
Okujeto nye obi ofri baby ano, but he has been a ranking member. They have traveled to some of these country diplomatic onim. So I don't know the best say as a free baby now all of a sudden.
And yes, free baby. You see
and all that.
Opposition now spreading propaganda and is different from Soul power. And I'm catch yourself never in the history of Ghana. And what is it? You're shutting down your embassy, and even cross your best issue follow due process. You don't sit on your Facebook wall and write what be that you may why what be that say Ghana your foreign minister say Matanasi must shut your whole embassy. without recourse to even nation now owning the crowd at the end of the county NCA simply because Yakomo will be contract. Wow, unfortunately, was our contractual issues no crowd wasn't a staff or that American embassy. And this Okuja to a black one, no one that tried that than this in Croft was a ora one sem before so be a minister. Now what has happened? Obey ora and now one why ora is some dear chile can some way I say on one AG my good friend AG Kotna news file I just some can was some of these cases is a mere allegation a case ni be credible ontimi fa court then so mo kan and the Ghana for sika and MPP for sika tu futuro gu nipa ania oba na no ye as a foreign minister wo say Jamaica near Mercy enti modi sika ne niam ekwa support meanwhile tama kojo pon kroma housing minister no hwebanta one ne ye demanding the people of unlock yesi flood the sea and their give and take etin ka oba ye na no kra say wo baby awunya vote what are you supposed to do but rather nanu ye nre ye me kwati ye o say Kwame Nkrumah dan ye ogini no o mbehwe no makwaje no mabe no foreign Jesus Christ. What does that relate to Ghanaian what niema and Ghana ni bia pe US akọ any dey sanctions atu yeso no and the category B1 say mon central for am dey I visa and betimi apply.
All right.
B1 B2 CI1 types of visa ni nyina ho asamaba because of obi fee say I'm showing you where power lines does not conform to the rules of engagement under international relation diplomacy. So please your first answer sana he needs when your propaganda semo where your Juma from Ghana who say yes your foreign minister
then you are calling say 72 other countries no mean answer foreign.
I'm not saying that you look at matters and now say Ghana we only can band 16 countries and say band 38 African countries na yen kan hu bi and the one ko cover Venezuela some na maka no so idea for achichi
and they say my yen kasa because we don't cherish our sovereignty.
I'm reiterating my point again. Ghana, your foreign policy, unless you tell me, say, or if you say, was we neither face east or we face west. You straight. And you and I know, say, and now they are tilted the east. The Russians, you know. So what has happened? Obiasu himself, Russia and US, you know. And if Ghana say you say on tell it to yes we face straight now where we need to go to east business we come back where we need to go to the west and Russia China Japan Korea and other things. So please because already you should change. There are some ministers Mahama Bain Guma because black Sam George more any and never also never in the history. When him say first time my lesbian marriage in Ghana and it just happened.
Oh, I know omo ye no baby o na yes omo ba fie.
Omo ba fie no omo ye dey.
Yes omo ware nye ne be
omo ba ye amane no fie.
I say obi
omo ba ye amane enye visiting. The videos are there. Odwuma program
video ma hwe bi ba me.
O na dey.
One is obi the car where show be. Me one is to be honest. Me just is relax. Yan here chair time. You na better be a time. But you get your own time comfortable. Oh, man, who say it's like a party be no more.
Hey,
oh, to be honest, because Nana would see when
I'm happy. Say, what call him in your tour and come to me, be able to call him to Dan. I'll plead with you, I'll crave your indulgence. Say, so we do not plead Ghana for it. Say, yeah, I
discuss it. I think say, Omukoye,
Facebook, Obianco Super Facebook.
Good morning, Justice Member. Good morning. Kindly greet my former boss, Nana Ken, at All Friends FM in Kumasi KJTR for me. It's my prayer he becomes an MP in the future. I never knew he would become a politician. I wish him the best in his political career. Watching you from Sunyan Newtown. But the Brian Lacoste fits well on him, pa and then Okrepa, way free commander. When you about Kwame Atta, boy Juma say, oh yes, he's a nice gentleman. I don't pay also what your own politics are.
Oh, there's a minute of you can back on. Oh, you're crying and I ain't sports now. He's a fan prince.
Fantastic gentleman.
He's a good guy.
My member, Justice. Ohuja to yase on kwese adwuma obo na enye.
Yeah, nyamisha na me now see them for the opportunity. But you see, you know, people before they don't read. Nah, the entire America say they don't read. This will be already knows that this is not the first time in the history of Ghana, America for the restriction to Ghana. So it normally happens periodically. And let me read a story I have. We a Voice of America for the Kase. Now story or more publishing of February 1, 2019. About your first February 2019 party being in our
2019. MPP.
Very good. Intimate party TD US for. But see, US imposes visa restrictions on Ghanaian nationals. Voice of America, 1st February 2019. The stating categorically, it was Sompa 93.1 FM. So say, this is not the first time in the history of Ghana America for the restriction to Ghana for so. This has got nothing to do with Ira Ukujeto Ablakwa. What they do is normally, your countries be or visa so continue more 1 year. Obe konuni bi awakonya adwuma na by virtue of 1 or 2 reasons na why they were overstay. Sesane man koso na US for ne etna so mutimi decide say most our country move boom na so do by virtue of that yeah restricting for this particular year. It is all better now the politics. I say because of Uriro Kujeto Black or Antina, you are restricted Ghana. It means 1, you are ignorant, you don't read, or 2, what should that person here the Utun Futu a good Ghana for any TM Montungu. Ebim Hosi Uriro Kujeto Black or any competent and a passport craja. It is not true. And ne passport offices are extended across all the 16 regions in the country. Is it true or false?
It's true. That's how I mean.
Enti Ghana for mutie abaya waba just within a space of 1 year. Passport offices are obi anankote region na opeso ye passport this will free or eba ebi Ashanti region and also oko Greater Accra region no sab region and the passport office ni bi akọ. It is all better now because sab minister we onyene dwuma ya. It means that you only want to do politics.
Zaba so born fatality any or 24 hours. The passport office is not working 24 hours.
But which of the passport offices?
Say Okuja to Boka say they say visa no a year passport in 24 hours. Currently Ghanaians say Obia kwa say 24 hours no a passport is not working 24 hours.
It's a policy and it's a program. And a policy starts from somewhere. Until the first policy you will implement is to make the thing accessible before you can run 24 hours. This is Upper West. Now passport office ne kurebi ni me ho. Now say we have 24 hours, it becomes irrelevant, and so it must be built one after the other. Until the first step is to first make the passport offices accessible. And are they accessible today or not? The passport offices are what? Are accessible. Intino, Ghana for this is not a matter that we have to waste our time.
I think they're more planning on even satellite areas are baby on Mamunya accessible. No, aside the 16. No?
This is not a matter I will say that you waste your time on it. Moreover, Ghana is not an isolated country. Ghana, young quiet baby. Yet we are say NTCSC or young kwabo you say she and why there was a US so yes, I feel young connoisseur, no de baniso. America for ako toashe Venezuela for so. You will chromanom na Ukraine and Russia for come. A man go for a term for the call 18, 19, 20 cities. It is a simple because we are not a one condemn ya. A soon so a bit bounce. And I'm a part of my boy.
That is right. But just say Australian so be order sometimes, you know. What challenging be Brahane command you?
How long will Ghana continue be begging across the world? How long?
This
is the problem we have. How long will we continue to be begging across the world? Ghana is a sovereign state. It is so pass what was Venezuela for so yen kan nutum uchinano atwasha America London for so yen so yen uchinano atwasha Ghana for so. Is that what we want? We must criticize as a country. Near more beer who say, yeah, Ghana no yen so basa, yes, so we are baby. Hit me, I do not want to spend much time on this. What I would say is that Ghana for Madaroma, some of these things, it normally happens at IC. And as see a buying on our take measures to what to redeem it. Now you Ghana for the door now you and try to abide by the visa rules. So give visa near second 1 year you obey. Said there be a problem and I am will be on also the air visa. Self to no me free say Ghana for
all right.
You to 2 home and your minister or no born home what they say international where they bring a good reputation. What's here can say could get to a black or I say we are say. I also have a story here.
That's I'm also say it is spend time.
Me 1 minute.
It the guy make our room.
Me trust okwa but we say you krumano and because of PDS scandal. America for US Millennium Compactor, I was on the mine $190 million because of mismanagement. The international world America for it came. What is say, visa restrictions we are as a result of mismanagement. No, we still be now a statement now when you have but would they Sikan Kebabe can Ghana answer over 190 million. Anke de Babe Shay Yinam Kanyam Dimu. Because of your mismanagement, we could not bring the money into the country. And I was saying that now a foreign policy as well. Say me no MPP for no. They should give us a break. Here to tour mine, I must say Ghana for the door na ede.
Me na suggest mama munya wa also abiem na yenhwe the back and forth and I said the banter now Ken Ofori-Atta and extradition and say na attorney general so abeka say na lawyers abeka say the back and forth of Ken Ofori-Atta, the former finance.
Very good. I mean, sure. Until me time no more now be based on this.
But
you see, let's lay this emphasis. Me was another story. NDC phone. NDC phone. Yeah, my boss no lawyer Abbas Nuruddin and a lawyer Sabejen for their lawyers. And I'm also a law student, so say me can't say more be 2 million na my day. But you see now, my story be a Ghana news agency for the publisher. I'm publishing on 2023 July 19th. Almost say 850,000 Ghanaians pushed into poverty in 2022-2023. The person much say Ghana had 2022 equal 2023 no. And a mismanagement of our economy. The economy no ayanhwe su yi ninti. Ghana for mako 850,000 and omo ko ohia buburom. Na we obetia say because ye wo Ghana ha maamefo bebre wo no mo bodwa en omo ye de omo ye na maamefo dodo ya omo ye bodwa ye fa ne se maame yi ni dwetri ye 500 to 1000 Ghana cedis na se maame ne de 500 cedis e kodwom akwa akodidwa de abetena kwa ho abeton amankofo anya bi na sa ne 500 cedis no okoto mo one bag oto anwa oto indomie oto niema niema ne boa kosuru bebrea. How would say nipa we ebe stay in business? You kroma na because of mismanagement into more than 10 banks egu okroma. GN Bank egu nipa dodo ano mo ye wo adwuma e wo GN Bank ni gu ye he ma bank na ye de enkofo ano mo ye adwuma wo nyina ye de akwa fi. It is our sign ma we ya we nyina de hosem ya but enne according to the World Bank anywhere sin nyina na ye say multi-dimensional poverty levels no enne nyankopon adom Ghana for ye de ye basro enti nipa dodo na omo ho che omo e okruma no si nyame adom omo saye de ekoma no na ye ka Ken Ofori-Atta asemu ya o de pesi chi nyina se Ghana for dodo na animu omo fi se o ebi kra NDC na aba power no omo pese omo tata papa bi friend Ken Ofori-Atta Ghana for madaroma momi emfasima ba ku mienu ma asem ne tofa na obi anti ni Ghana for year to about 2016 no and year to about my era Akufo-Addo ne MPP omo ba abemu no and omo say nipa omo de esika nyina be hye ne nsa no ye friend Ken Ofori-Atta and wotena hwa infusion e confuse for the first time in the history of Ghana Ken Ofori-Atta has been the longest serving finance minister under the Fourth Republic. Ono nko ani nipa Ghana for ye de esika ahye ne nsa achepa na papa ne na adwuma nyina awie ya 2024 ye koto aba MPP edi nkuku no ye to aba ni wie ya first week of January 2025 and a special prosecutor ebeka che ye say yira Ken Ofori-Atta na ye de ye pers ne hye ne nsa no wabu ban afri Ghana ha ese okwa akohwe ne ho yare Ghana fo muntini o de enti Ken Ofori-Atta se wafri Ghana ha ne say o kwa manone na wakọ akoye de wakọgye ayarehwe enti Ghana yesu ye try see ye de ne be de ye de ne beba eti asofo malamfo nyina ye bompa ye de makenu firi atase nyame beboa na ne ho aye de atom no abe pre-kruma ya bokenu firi ata bono papa ne so oyare enanu ye Ghana for madaro mamuntiu ene nyame ncha de yes ice for mo ya America omo ye immigration center omo America omo say omo akosoke no furiata no a wakache Ghana for so oyare ni mu say woti America wo didie enom eda na say ni stay no a wode ti America visa no a ogiye no apam ebi eni obi a wo ye form finance minister utimi kotena obi man so e ma wo visa twam e be ye den na me a me free adwo so me kope visa akosa ekrum a ye de ama me.
I say I didn't be mu agents so say ono so na ye ma papa ye che no dia quite confusing.
No, I'm saying something. I'm establishing a point.
No, but it's well established. Why the Attorney General kind?
No.
Say it's not overstayed.
I'm not.
No, but then I'm running away from that.
What I'm saying is that
but to a point now established.
Attorney General has not said that it's not because of immigration.
No, I saying here because of overstayed. No. Minimum so went here now.
No, please take it easy. Don't miss the matters. What the Attorney General was saying was that based on immigration and then I didn't copy court no because of say ya extended process now for 29 February amount for bisa no and was say based on immigration na extradition process na justice no US justice it is a US justice for to make the extradition process no quarter. That is when the US court will then realize say hey because of extradition in Ghana for so the
you didn't allow me to make my point. Just take it, also take it easy. Justice, what the Attorney General said, I'm saying this on authority. Say or no, we follow Ken. I mean an investigation and yet he has been following him. Until no chance yes so baby omote almost share extradition as no and yet. So yes, so won't even you now be taking it. Then you have to also take it easy.
What I'm saying is that fact and I'm person establishing is a second for your finance minister. Ultimate na bruchi. Emma ne visa chem. Emma ice for kwachim.
My baby happens all the fun.
Oh, how much more me Ghana ni am yet memuni am your former finance minister? How would the Americans address this? Because ono kind of there. O you be a titru. It is so no put meet in America, Emma visa epa. How much more me? That is the point I'm trying to make. It is on record. Second of Riata, Hakotna Buchis or Ede or Yare. Nasi say Ghana for the Apesia Kachi Munina and say Ghana for Muntin you. MPP for Isanam, say and Toaba Momon Sam Rabin. What is the probability? SCC the 2 misa Kokosha America Yemianum MPP for Insema. Omon Konkotna Manone.
All right.
That
is my answer.
There is something we call precedent.
Yeah.
Yes, now, can Uforiate Chasebia to watch Ghana for penny for say, Ubu Mine near Frosi Bibua Conta, Janacotna.
May that say justice. Ken, my member, many times, and then Mamma flew.
May that say, Kwame. Can Uforiate issue, no? Say, straight away, me the same law students. Enemy call Extradition Act 1960 as amended in 1966 under the repository recovery. So opese o extradite obia grounds are be nipa na refuse say one nipa na oba. Is it not the case not of political color? 2 nipa no oba, is he going to be neutral and is it going to be on fair grounds? Tienye. These are parts of a refusal extradition. Now, the court of public opinion in NDC no theatrics. Oforiata send the visa on record. Let me put it to Minia. Oforiata after 2 weeks. I'm on the visa in November 25th no, or apply for extension. When I went to South Africa, it did happen. Your visa you were there. You extended no only take it 3 days. 2006. Kwabna Ghana near World Cup. I was there. Germany. Me him say young qualify. Ekron drew group stage. And the visa was just 2 weeks. We were there. You extended my and country be any saying and visa extension to America. It taking less than 6 weeks, 6 months to extend your visa until they should put that on record. So America now visa wu maybe on held grounds. Oh yeah, bibi na opeso extend there. You 6 months. Now November to now you drew. Now fast forward. NDC for charges when of their money. The charges come their book and for reactor. 78 counts no. You see, you don't end again. Almost court trial in the court of public opinion. And you know now call US Andali District Virginia Court. Happen when we went there, you can't change this for you see. Or see you see you can't do share MP. No. Good. Say I'm so been parking on party share. Abra one kind. Now which way share the Abra one kind.
Ugo Pabua ya.
Okay, can you choose any such material no? Okay. And Pabua me that's one kind. Ucha one and yada one kind. Now first go me that's fast forward. This same NDC courts no and charges are you do both right. A 2 count you a bond application. You can bond application say you release no idea free ICE center and 2 say obey now working on in immigration. Ote judge no can 29 27th April. Judge say before on the 27th among valid evidence check extradition and that this extradition let me get the former AG of United States of America Gehot. It's not a small player. I'm on try more in the court of public opinion. Why you say? Have you tried him? December 11th, court. Judge Davis, Ejina court no. Obusa say, omo try no, and there are some cases where judges no pass judgment. 1 year to one year, omo to share that. Then an OSP na court. So I'm surprised this whole NDC force say, Oforia tell this car charges bear from their bond. Oforia tell who charges na. Mint na hanka so be the omanisika on fan huni. Name say we do omanisika fan, but yen for the due process. Right. We shouldn't try him on the court of. And again, yen stating on a record. Was the NDC MPP corrupt? Since in this Fourth Republic by
Mama rush me
since Fourth Republic by you for MPP Nibian to in the case of corruption and causing financial loss to the state.
That's all. May I say
30 seconds. Mr. Onsembi because to said Dr. Bray Champo has sent a message. Said Kennedy Japan say or check 500 Ghana cedi we was signed the 300 Ghana cedi 500 Mr. Dr. Bray Champo campaign team and send a message in Koma Ubia. It will be unsa omungu.
May I say just as mean send my mama I enjoyed you guys me pese mu team no saba ti me shisha sama me yeah that whole that's his pa students of the law all right unfortunately me fa course yeah exclusive convent mon fan chemi jabebu achina Kwame betena se na ya fa na MCR da bi nanche ni birthday back you know okay happy birthday to Portia, happy birthday, my daughter. Today is a special day for you. Yes, saying I may say, ne domno enkoswa in crowd. No, you can say yes. Maybe your bemo, ne wafepa. Happy birthday, and chakra magiskano. Oh, papa medutun to manti. Happy birthday, Portia, and so. Asana, okay. On that note, you have you made in Siana. Amber the power. In fact, I'm no boy jumo. And I me take care my ko Bray also pay the serious. Orlando Tenasi so Orlando Tenasi baby nsemu. Team na no den pako koi so ono so fantastic. Sports team na no den. Sports team na anu den. Na me sure bibi adon tin and share no. Na me bo chi na ye betena se na ya so.